Welcome back to another episode of NBA by Jellyman here on Friday, the 24th of March. Looking at the, week just gone, so player and team consistencies, looking at the upcoming weekend, and then we'll take a quick look into some best bets for tomorrow's games, but cracking straight into it. The Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, 25 plus points in his last 9 games. The Hawks have actually scored 236 plus total points in their last 6 games. For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown has been consistent of late, 25 plus points in his last 5 games. For the Nets, they've actually lost their last 5 games, so that's the Brooklyn Nets. Mikal Bridges, 23 plus points in 6 of his last 7 games. For the Bulls, DeRozan, 24 plus points in 5 of his last 6 games. Big Vucevic, 10 plus rebounds in 6 of his last 7 games. For the Cavs, they've actually won 5 of their last 6 games. Donovan Mitchell, 31 plus points in his last 2 games, which was against the Nets. And Jarrett Allen, 10 plus rebounds in his last 4 games. The Nuggets, Jokic, 24 plus points in 6 of his last 7 games, 10 plus rebounds in 21 of his last 22 games, and Jamal Murray, 6 plus assists in his last 5 games. For the Clippers, Kawhi, 24 plus points in 6 of his last 7 games, with obviously PG out for the next 2-3 weeks. Look for that to be a case game on game. Also look for Russell Westbrook's points over as well. The Lakers, Davis, 26 plus points in 3 of his last 4 games. D'Angelo Russell, 17 plus points in 6 of his last 7 games. The Grizzlies, they actually won 7 of the last 8 games, and Jar comes back now as well, so they get a boost there. Jaren Jackson Jr., 25 plus points in his last 5 games, 34 plus last game against the Rockets. The Miami Heat, Butler, 23 plus points in his last 9 games. The Pelicans, Ingram, he's had 26 plus points in his last 4 games. For the Thunder, SGA, 29 plus points in his last 10 games as well. A quick one we worked out today was SGA over 27.5 points, which is around that safer mark. But then having the total points under a certain amount, especially with the OKC Thunder, they love to score the ball, but if you put the total points or team points under, it gives it a nice little bit of an odds boost there. The Phoenix Suns, Booker, 30 plus points in 4 of his last 5 games. For the 76ers, they've won 9 of the last 10. Tyrese Maxey, 21 plus points in 4 of his last 5 games. And for the Kings, Sabonis, he's actually had 9 plus assists in 5 of his last 6 games, and actually triple-double in 4 of his last 6 games as well. For the Raptors, Van Vliet's been playing well, 23 plus points in 4 of his last 5 games, also 6 plus assists in his last 13 games. For the Jazz, Markkanen, 28 plus points in 5 of his last 6 games. For the Wizards, last but not least, they've lost their last 4 games, and last 5 losses have been by 10 plus points there. Looking quickly at the standings, the most interesting part of the standings at the moment is probably 4th position in the West till about 12th. So the Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Wolves, Mavericks, Lakers, Pelicans, Thunder, Jazz, all vying for a play-in, play-off position. The Kings are sort of clear in 3rd at the moment, 5 games ahead of the Suns. But the Suns are equal with the Clippers at 4th and 5th. The Warriors are 1 game behind 4th and 5th there. The Wolves, 1 game behind the Warriors in 7th, so that first play-in spot. The Mavericks are equal at 8th, 9th, and 10th, and 11th. So the Mavericks, Lakers, and Pelicans and Thunder, all even. So the interesting thing to watch with all these games is all their players are going to play a lot of minutes, which means all their players are going to perform well, which all their players' props will be up as well. So just a good one to sort of note there. But moving into the upcoming weekend preview, so Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Saturday's games to look at: Sixers at Warriors, so Embiid versus Curry, Harden versus Thompson, etc., etc. That'll be a good matchup there. The Suns at the Kings, so 2 top tier, obviously 3rd and 4th playoff. And then the Thunder at the Lakers, really good matchup, both even on wins. It is at the Lakers as well, so it'll be interesting. And then also OKC coming off a back-to-back against the Clippers today. Sunday's games to look at: Heat versus Nets, so the Nets at the Heat, 6th versus 7th. The Bucks at the Nuggets, so 1v, I'm pretty sure Milwaukee is still 1st, so 1v1 there from each conference. The Sixers at the Suns, and the Pelicans at the Clippers. Pelicans obviously needing to play those playing games. The Clippers wanting that playoffs position. And then Monday's games, Bulls at the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers needing a W. The Nets at the Magics. Nets need the win. Thunder at the Blazers. Thunder need the win. Wolves at the Warriors. Both sides need a win there. Just quickly into, sports bet and having a look at top bets for tomorrow. Pacers, Celtics, likely staying away from that game. Spurs at the Wizards, same sort of deal. Pistons and Raptors may look at Van Vliet's points and assists over. The Rockets and the Grizzlies, same sort of deal, staying away. So till about 10:30 my time. The Hornets and the Mavericks probably staying away. Bucks and the Jazz, probably same deal. I'll probably look at the last 4 games here. So the 76ers, Warriors, Suns at the Kings, Bulls at the Blazers, Thunder at the Lakers. Looking into all those games, all the stats that we've got there that we'll put in the show notes. Copy them across to those 4 games and have a look at what you can sort of dice up there. But that's all for this evening. As always, as we mentioned, it's going to be a quicker one these days with the NBA, with obviously NRL and AFL on at the moment. Super busy getting in depth with those as well. Feel free to like, follow, and subscribe on all those good platforms. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.